Good morning, everybody. It's Ragged07 with ya, and I'm doing Jasmine's tag. So let's get to it because the last two that I did were almost 15 minutes. I've really got to learn. I used to be so good at keeping it under 10, but oh well. All right, question number one is if you were looking for a partner, which out of these things matters most to you? Good looks, personality, or well dressed? Personality, because a personality lasts a lifetime. The rest, it all fades away, and you know. And then we start to dress for comfort and not about style or any of that. Just be comfortable. Question number two. What is something about you that may surprise others? I I like I like watching the gossip videos about the stars. Um, it just amazes me. The younger people, that is, that, when we were growing up back in the day, um, the stuff that the rock stars, movie stars, and so on went through was really protected, okay? And it just comes out now, when they start writing their own books and stuff that, there were drug problems, which, we all pretty much knew. I mean, there was no, you couldn't hide that, really, after a while. It's like, it's shocking at first, but it's like, dude, I don't think this, so-and-so is looking too healthy. I'm, kind of think there might be an issue, you know, people can sense that. Just look at somebody's eyes and you'll know. You'll just know. Not just because they're glassed over. It's there's more. There's more to it. But nowadays, it's like, first of all, I don't think that children children belong in the music business. It's so corruptive. It's so they don't understand consequences of what they're doing. Okay, you get in your 20s, of course you're going to go ballistically crazy and have fun. I mean, you got the world right there in your hands. It's filled with tons of temptations. A lot. And it's like you got drugs, you got sex, you got money, you've got all the ingredients to create a monster, if you really think about it. And when you're a child, you get to a point where it's like party, have fun, buy stuff that you don't need, you know, act crazy, think you're untouchable. Um, but once you hit that 18 mark, you know. Okay, so question number two. Oh yes, but I do read all the trash about it, and I'm just like, man, it is. It's sad. It's sad, but it's like one of those forbidden pleasures. Question number three is, what's your favorite thing to do on a rainy day? Um, art. I like to do my artwork on rainy days. I love to listen to certain music on rainy days. Actually, I have a set playlist, so to speak. I listen to the Cocteau Twins, and probably Jasmine, you may have heard of them. So they're over more so in Europe. They were back in the 80s. Um, and a lot of the unusual things that most people probably in the States would never have heard of, I've learned because of the people who have influenced my favorite bands, my favorite people. I like to find out who influenced them, right? And so this is how I discovered the Cocteau Twins, Kate Bush, Roxy Music, and all of that type of style of music because of the bands that I learned to love and appreciate their music. And it's like, well, who influenced them? And you go in and you're like looking at this stuff, and you're like, yeah, I can see that now. Definitely. Um, I think that you can definitely see undertones of certain performers with that music. I love music. I love music. I'm not quite as much a fanatic as I used to be, but yeah, I know my stuff. But yes, none of my friends. And then I had a friend who got me into punk, right? And so that was kind of fun because I got to learn all about that. And it sticks with you. But none of the stuff today has the depth of that the music did back then. And I'm sure that my parents can say the same thing about their music. Um, but yeah, that's what I like to do on a rainy day is certain music. And my art, I like to go shopping. Like those are mall days, right? I mean, I won't say shopping. I should say looking. Just go look at stuff you can't have. And it used to bother me, but I can appreciate the stuff I can't have because none of that's going to matter here and not too long from now. So it'll just be like, that's it. And we get to be in that special spot, hopefully. Um, question number 4. Is there something, is there anything that always makes you smile? Um, I don't know how to answer this. Isn't that weird? Certain things, spiritual things, will make me smile, will make me uh, keep a smile on my face all day. Um, when I hear people talking about God and the good works and the good things, and I'm a Christian, so anything dealing with Jesus that I don't know, it makes me smile. It just makes me smile. It's just like this natural thing anymore that I just like smile. Another thing is animals. Animals are just precious. My cat, my baby, my child, she she makes me smile every day. There's not a day that I can look. I've never glared at that cat, and if I did, it was because she was doing something really bad. But like something that could hurt her. But it's just like one of those where you just shoot it and that's it. She knows. She knows when she's. And I won't do it because she'll think that she's doing something bad. But I have a certain tone, that I use, and it just takes one thing and she stops. She's a good kid. Okay, next question. Um, what is the worst in your mind than finding a worm in your apple? People that are just as bad as a worm in your apple. Okay? Poisonous people. People that want nothing but to be recognized for stuff all the time. I, I did good, didn't I? I did this, didn't I? I'm special, aren't I? I don't like that. I don't like when um, one of my pet peeves, and a lot of my friends do this, and I kind of understand why, but it's like if you're confident on something, you should never question it. Never. You should never ask for approval. You should be, if you're doing something right, you're doing something right, then leave it be. Don't worry about it. Don't worry about what people think. I hear this a lot from, you know, various people, so don't think that I'm just picking on one person. But they'll say, I'm not lying. I'm not lying. It's like, if you have to say that so much, so many times, um, you're doubting yourself. And you shouldn't doubt yourself. You should be confident. If what you're saying You know it's true. You know it's true. I know it's true. We know it's true. Then there should be no question of it. And there are people that I trust their word probably more than anybody, because they're what I would consider experts and should never have to look for my approval or anybody's approval because they're just spot on everything. And it's just like, man, now I'm the one because I'm a dingy woman a lot, and I'll say, I swear, it's real, it's true, I'm not lying, you guys, because so many times people thought that I was a dingy woman and um, I don't understand things, and I that so sometimes it's called insecurity. Is really what it is, and a lot of artistic people, a lot of intelligent people can be insecure. So, but you guys need to have some more confidence in yourself, and don't worry about approval. Just say, "This is my opinion. This is how I feel," and otherwise, if I find out otherwise, I'm sticking to my word, and that's how it is. So, and really, that is how it is. So, I will be talking to you kids later. I like to make a vlog. Um, hey, if you think about something that you'd like me to vlog about, let me know. I'd be more than glad to take your suggestions. Peace be with you always, and God bless you, each and every one. Signing out from Tiny Tim's sister. Okay, bye bye, guys.